Tabitha is like the loudest eater ever.
The loudest. And I thought that was my record to hold because I'm a pretty loud eater, unfortunately. But yeah, she wins. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews. We talk about various keto topics, and every Monday we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time our Labrador Retriever is eating, you'll be alerted to it.
So, in the intro to every one of our videos, we say, on Monday, we do Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch. And if you're new to our channel, Keto Beyond the Couch used to be called Keto on the Couch because we filmed it on a couch.
But after like the Voldemort year, we actually did it in the front room at a table. And it started to just not make sense as new people came in like, why are you talking about a couch and there's no couch here?
Right.
And so a subscriber actually recommended that we change the name to Keto Beyond the Couch because now our lives are really full of adventure and new exploration since we've lost the weight, gotten healthy, feel good inside of our bodies, and have more like energy for trying new things.
Yeah, and this year is the year of adventure for us.
It really is.
So we've been married for 15 years, and for 10 of those years...
If you say only 10, it's happy. I'm gonna punch you.
No, I was going to say for 10 of those years... The only time we were off the couch was if we took our children to like Disney World or Universal.
Yeah.
But other than that, our lives revolved around staying at home.
Being sedentary.
And, to be honest, laying in bed, watching TV, and eating food.
Yes.
That was our life. I mean, we have talked about it. Our Sundays, every other Sunday, was just completely planned around going to church and then gorging on food, sometimes over 15,000 calories a piece. Now that we've lost this weight, we actually started a camping channel. I'll leave a link for that up here during the COVID years because we started realizing we have all of this energy. We have all of this ability to get out. And we need to do something. And now it's kind of become part of our mission was, yes, we want people to get healthy and help you get healthy, but we want you to do something with this new gained health and freedom.
Right, because if we just sit on the couch or lay back in bed, it's just really, I feel like, a waste of our thankfulness that we can move. Like, we can do stuff now, so let's go do stuff. And today we're going to do some stuff that's really cool. Some stuff that I've been looking forward to for a really long time.
Yeah, I mean, in January, Rachel started scuba diving, and to her surprise, she actually enjoys it. I mean, she was terrified of it. She's still taking it slowly, whereas I've dove feet first because, listen, I scuba dove years ago, but now I've just got this reinvigoration for being underwater and pursuing Dive Master. But today, we're up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we are headed up to SeaWorld Orlando to finally use Rachel's birthday gift last year, which is a day at Discovery Cove where you basically get to spend the day underwater and go swimming with dolphins.
I'm so excited about this. I've been on boats before and been on docks before where I have like seen dolphins like in the wild, and it's been really amazing to behold, but I've always wanted to get into the water with these creatures. So I'm very, very excited about this.
So we are getting ready. We're going to be driving up. It's about a 3-hour drive. We'll spend the entire day doing that. And honestly, I bought the tickets. We got like a 40% off discount. I got them for Rachel for her birthday and didn't even realize. Now I feel like it's a really good value because not only do you get the entire day at the park, in the water, and all of these animal experiences, including swimming with the dolphins. But it's like an all-inclusive day. They give you towels, lockers, food. I don't know what kind of food. We're going to definitely check that out. Beverages. They even, I think, give wine if you're a wine drinker. Not that we are, but
I can whine if they want me. I'm a good complainer. Like, if you want me to whine, I can be excellent at that.
But yeah, it's an all-inclusive day. So we're going to go do all that. We're going to film as much as we can. I don't know how much filming they're going to let us do in the water, but hopefully they film for us. And then afterwards, we're going to be heading to Texas Day, Brazil to hang out with Chris Miller.
I'm so excited. And Megan, her daughter. I'm really excited to like see them again. It's been, I guess it's only been like a month and a half, but it feels like forever.
Yeah.
It feels like forever since I've seen him. So we're taking some road snacks. Our road snacks for this trip is going to be some elk from Carnivore Chris, because it feels appropriate that we try some adventurous food snacks. And of course, I'm going to bring my sweetener and my element for travel coffee.
Yeah, we're going to stop at like 7-Eleven and get some coffee. I didn't bother making it at home. And in the meantime, it's a little early for me for coffee. Rachel could drink coffee at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I can't.
Not me. I'm going to actually start off my day with, I'm sorry for those of you who don't want sucralose and stuff, but I don't mind it. I'm going to have a grape Celsius, and I found a hidden peach, which, can you believe your favorite flavors become peach vibe?
Peach vibe, y'all. Like,
Rachel doesn't like peach.
But I'm telling you, it doesn't taste like...
It tastes like natural peach.
It doesn't taste like the candy peach that I really just don't like.
Yeah,
so.
It tastes like natural, like... as natural as you can get canned peaches.
Natural fake.
Yeah, but the canned peaches you would buy, but they had lots of syrup. That's what they taste like. They don't even taste like a fresh peach. It's like that peach canned that you would get in the cans. So, and then I got my Stanley mug filled with water. I wanted to show you something. So, I've gone down the rabbit hole. Thank you very much, Chris Bear and Luke Hatfield. With 3D printing. I got a 3D printer a few years ago, and it's a lot of fun, but then 3D printing takes a lot of tweaking and patience, neither of which I enjoy or have.
Right.
And when something goes wrong, it goes wrong big time, and it can be frustrating. So recently, I upgraded to a new 3D printer, which is amazing. I got something called the Bamboo Labs, not affiliated or anything like that. And it's like all the rage in 3D printing, and it does like really fast detail work. So I am completing a project that I started 3 years ago, and I am making a Star Wars chess set. I don't think I can do this easily and have it focus, so I'll put a shot in here. And this is going to be one of the rooks.
Wow.
One of the pawns, rather.
The pawn. Is it Stormtrooper?
So it'll be Stormtroopers on one side.
Okay.
And R2-D2 on the other side for the pawns.
How cute is that?
The only thing about this one, for those of you who are into 3D printing, it's got like overhangs that have nothing underneath it. So you have to print all of these little supports that go on to hold it. And then the supports are nothing. It's peeling them off. So all these overhangs, it had these pieces like this on there, and you have to go in hand. And of course, the only piece that needs them is the one where you need 8 of them. So talk about having to have patience with tweezers peeling these off. But I'm so
really
excited
glad you enjoy it
to be building this chess set for Caleb. So we are going to head out. So we are here. Drive was actually really good. Took us about 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Made it to Discovery Cove, and once we got here, we actually added on to our dolphin adventure. Basically like an underwater reef adventure. It looks like 20,000 leagues under the sea. We're basically gonna wear a giant helmet and be able to like
old-fashioned scuba diving.
Walk a reef. But before we do any of that, we get to stop here where they have a breakfast spot because
all included in the day.
Food is included. So I have been looking as we are heading toward the
I saw eggs,
cafeteria,
sausage,
so
coffee.
Definitely something for us to enjoy. So we're starting out with some scrambled eggs. I put hot sauce on mine, and we've got a whole bunch of pork sausage. And Joe already went and got like second helpings already, but it's really nice that it's like all you can eat.
And they do have stuff for non-keto people. I mean, a lot of stuff for non-keto people. They have like waffles and chicken and pancakes and fruit, yogurt, all that kind of stuff. And one of the things that I always like to do with my eggs when I go to like, hotels, things like that, I get some cream cheese and I add that on top. It adds some creaminess, some fluffiness, and add some extra fat to it.
I went to another location and they had actual boiled eggs, which I like better than, the scrambled eggs, because I don't know if they're adding a little extra stuff to the scrambled eggs, but boiled eggs is safe. I do not know what happened the last time this wetsuit was used, but like the entire backside is just like torn out. Like, I don't know if a shark got the last person in this wetsuit, but like hopefully I will not, like maybe they just had like Taco Tuesday or something, just blew it out.
Lost track of the forest through the trees, forgot what I was chasing. Spent so many nights living out at sea that my heart is gone vacant. And everybody who was close to me all stayed on dry land. So now I'm driving back on Interstate West, I just gotta feel something. Not gonna wait till the morning, because something's gonna change my mind. I don't wanna change my mind. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. Send my best friend an apologetic text, he says to come over. Well, the whole damn town has been waiting for the day when you would come back here. There was dancing and talking and steaks on the grill, and I think that I will be alright. And my ex from high school still looks just the same as she did back in 2009. Not gonna wait till the morning, let's never put the night on ice. Never put the night on ice. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. And they all said I was crazy for leaving my money, but it never made me happy alive. Life is just too short to never do what you want to. What do you want to do? Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life.
So this place is actually a keto dream come true, because every single thing is a la carte. So we're able to get something like just the salmon, just the meat, and have no rice, no vegetables if you don't want.
And you're not paying for anything, so it's all included.
So you can go back and get as many pieces of just the salmon you
Now, they have
want.
two kinds of salmon. Wait, but before you go, what do they have?
So they have just a Caribbean dusted salmon, and then they have a coconut encrusted, so it's just coconut around it. They had some jerk beef and jerk chicken, which is just grilled, which was really nice. And then they had wraps, but you can deconstruct it. So it's just like lettuce and tomato. It does have a little bit of mango in it if you don't want that, but they had a Caesar option as well with just chunks of chicken. So we're just gonna pick at what we want and then leave what we don't.
And then they also had burgers, hot dogs. Like, there's lots of other options, salads. Why don't you go ahead and try that salmon?
Yeah. I mean, for basically a fast food option, this is a nice piece of meat. Really good.
What I did not see that they're supposed to have is the shrimp ceviche that you want, but we're gonna have to find that because I know you want that.
I did see it, but here's the thing: it was mostly just a whole bunch of tomatoes with just like 1 or 2 pieces of shrimp. Because I mean, it's like cafeteria style, and they're feeding a whole mass of people. So I passed on that for the bigger pieces of fish. So we're gonna head over to the aviary and check out the otters because our dolphin encounter isn't gonna happen for another 2 hours. But there is so much to see in this park. Look at this. It's just like you can just hang out, relax.
They have
chit-chat.
literally lounge chairs in the water, and not that we would do this, but they're just laying in the
Hanging
pool
out.
drinking beer.
I mean, it's kind of cool that you have this just kind of relaxed experience. What a perfect place for like a family reunion or just to just hang out.
Let's go feed some birdies. Do you think Grayson will get jealous?
So they actually provide the bird food. You don't even have to purchase it. It comes with it. And there's birds all around in here. And we are definitely going to be doing this like river float after we're done because you go right through the bird aviary.
He's not interested.
He's not interested. But he's beautiful. Look at those colors.
Honey.
I walk away. A prettier girl comes and, of course, you know.
Yeah, I stole it from you. Oops, sorry.
I think part of the problem isn't that they are rejecting me. It's that they are so full because they are very well-fed animals that they're not hungry right now. I'm going to start taking this personally. He's like,
No.
he's like walking. I need this thing filled with bacon. I think that's the issue. I think the issue is I just can't give this away. But if I had bacon bits or something, or maybe pieces of steak, I feel like I would make more fries.
Well, there's the problem right there.
They have more food there. They don't need my food.
They're like, why should I bother like coming to you when
approach
there's a
the
whole
crazy
tray and they won't
lady.
touch me?
Yeah. We have a taker. Thank you. Thanks for choosing my cup. I really appreciate it. I feel loved.
Kind of eats like us too.
Yeah.
Very
everywhere.
messy.
It's everywhere. Please don't poop on me. That's all I ask. Just don't poop on me. I like how this one eats. It's like me all in. Like I've got to put my entire face and body inside of the cup.
Okay, so this green one wanted nothing to do with the food when we were trying to feed it, but as soon as this other one comes over, it's like, hey, get away from my food.
This is the toddler bird. It's like, that was mine and now it's still mine.
So I was just standing here, literally just standing here, and this guy flew down. I was holding my cup just like this. I have not moved. He just like flew into my arm like this.
How sweet is that baby?
Sorry, nobody wants to eat from your cup.
That's all right. Finally, somebody likes me. I feel chosen. I feel picked. I feel seen. I feel rejected again.
Hey, is this young lady trying to nibble on your ear? You're not even holding food anymore.
Now I gave it back.
Look at this. How stinking sweet.
Oh my god. The nails are scratching me.
Do you need a little help?
What kind of bird is it?
It's just like a regular like cockatiel.
Have you been in the saltwater today?
Yes. Like you're salty. I love it. No, I wasn't mistaken. I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted your bald head. Oh, you taste delicious.
You feel so special when they choose you, right? Like when they're just like, okay, you're my cup. You're my food source for the moment. Do you feel special? I do feel special. Thank you. I think you've bitten off more than you can chew there, friend.
Oh yeah, let's see.
He's trying to get it down, but it's enormous. Okay, there we go. All right.
Eats like us.
He's like Rachel. I'll make it work. Don't worry. I'll get it all down. I hope you can see this. There is an adorable little otter taking a nap right there under the tree branch. So stinking cute. All the other otters are like playing around. And this otter is like, no, it's nap time. Ever.
I got some color.
I did too. I got a little, not like you. My gracious. Were you sitting on the sun, friends?
Hey, salt water.
Bald head.
Wow.
Reflections.
What a great day.
Yeah, that was amazing. If you are in the Orlando area and you're like, I'd like to take a cruise, but I only have one day to do it, you might want to consider going to Discovery Cove. Now, we ain't making no money.
I was going to say, we sound like a commercial for Discovery Cove.
But I was blown away. I'd never been there before, and I was blown away by like unlimited beverages, unlimited food, unlimited access to fishies. The mask is provided. The snorkel is provided. Towels, wash racks.
Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in the showers. I mean, everything that you can think about. I mean,
birds.
It was really
Otters.
amazing. Now, they charge different prices based on the year. I mean, we got a big discount between our annual pass holder, and they also have Florida pass holder discounts.
But if you
our
know,
Florida resident discounts.
But if you know that you're going to make a snowbird trip from
Yeah.
like a winter state and you're like, I would like to get out of 22 and go to maybe 62, 72, you know, like how we have like winter, but it's like fall or spring
Right.
for someplace else. And they do warm the water and heat the water to like an acceptable temperature.
Well, it's an acceptable temperature for pretty much anybody who's not South
from
Florida.
here.
The salt water gets warmed or cooled to, I think they said 72 degrees, because that's what the fishies like.
The lazy lake,
But they also have the freshwater lake swimming area and lazy river, and that is much warmer.
Much warmer.
My guess would be somewhere around 80, because it was very, very comfortable.
You know when I knew it was my lazy river? There's benches in it. There is benches.
Where you can sit and have a drink.
Oh my gracious, you could sit down in the lazy river, just park it.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You know, we started thinking about, like, if you go to Disney or Universal or something like that,
Gotta eat
buy
breakfast.
a one-day ticket.
Or dinner.
It's like $150. Even if you go to one of the water parks
Yeah.
here, it's like close to $100 for a water park. So here, okay, so there's no slides, but you do swim with the fishes, and you can have the opportunity to do all of the different excursions, which a lot of them are not that expensive.
The rest and relaxation, though.
And then you add in unlimited soda or whatever else. They have unlimited beer or wine if you're a beer or wine drinker. They have like an alcohol package for somebody who wants an alcohol package. They have unlimited food and lots of keto options. That was, I mean, lots of stuff. We actually thought it was funny when it was lunchtime. We're waiting online, and then we realized the first thing on the bar is the sugary desserts, like cakes. What do we always say? That should be after you eat your food, then eat your dessert. No,
it was before.
It was before, and
anything
that's
else.
whatever. Nobody was online for the food. They all just wanted the desserts. So we got to skip the whole line, but salmon, chicken, steak, hot dogs, hamburgers, shrimp ceviche. I mean, just
You could ask
so many options.
just for the protein.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to get a plate of rice or french fries or any of that and throw it out. They were hand scooping it. And when we were at breakfast and Joe was like, can I have a bunch of sausage, like a mess of sausage?
Yeah.
Lady was like, sure.
Yeah.
How much would you like?
They even have chicken tenders, and you can peel off all the breading.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to feel bad. Like, hey, I paid all of this money for chicken tenders. Like, you go to a restaurant and then peel off the breading. I did that, you know, in the past. And then you're like, I'm throwing out all of this food. And then after you peel off the breading, only half the
Ain't
chicken's
nothing
left,
left.
right? Well, here, you can do that because it's all included. They even had an unlimited pizza bar
You
with
do the toppings
barbecue
thing.
chicken pizza, regular pizza, margarita pizza, and some other kind. And you could do the, you know, just peel all the toppings off and eat all of the toppings. I had one of the margarita pizzas, and it was like really good, like fresh chopped tomatoes on top.
Yeah.
Like just super impressed.
Really?
It definitely was like a once in a lifetime kind of thing, but we had so much fun. I think you've gotten over your fear of being in the water with like 8-foot stingrays.
I think some of them were bigger than that.
Yeah.
They were like tabletops.
Some of them were like 8 feet without the tail.
Right. I mean, they were dining room tables and didn't mind me a bit.
Yep.
I did not bother them. What was very exciting was seeing little children snorkeling amongst all of these fish and thinking like, what a childhood, right? Like, I mean, nothing like a school of parrotfish in the morning to make your day,
For
right?
me, I was just thinking like, for less than $200, all inclusive, including your food. Listen, I'm a scuba diver. We have a place in Fort Lauderdale. One of the boats goes to this thing called the Nursery. The Nursery is just a place where you can either scuba or snorkel, and it's only 15 feet of water, and it's going to have all the same kind of fish. It's like a reef that is close to shore, but again, 15 feet of water, close to what you had here.
Without lifeguards, though.
And it has
lifeguards.
Well, yeah, we had lifeguards.
And a snack bar.
It's a little different, but what I was going to say is, but they have nurse sharks there at the nursery, and there's stingrays and lots of tropical fish. Well,
How
that
much does it
boat
cost?
trip is $85 for, it's like a 2-tank dive, or I don't know how long the snorkeling is. I would guess, we haven't done it yet, but we've been waiting for like clear seas so that Rachel can go out. But it's about 4 hours, because usually I think the boat leaves at like 8 or 8. I think the boat leaves at 8:30, and you usually get back around 12 or 12:30. So you pay $85 for the nursery for only 4 hours. It's not even 4 hours of actual in the water, because you got at least a half-hour boat trip out, at least a half-hour boat trip back.
They ain't feeding you salmon.
And it doesn't include your food or your drinks, or if you are an alcohol person. It doesn't include any of that stuff. So by the time you add all that in, I mean, if you go out to dinner here in Orlando, it's going to cost you $60 to $100 for 2 people.
Now, believe it or not, we are going to go out to dinner tonight.
We're going right now.
But we're going to go.
Today's a feast day.
Today is a feast day, but it's also like we want to go out to eat, and we would be going out no matter what, because we want to see Chris Miller and Megan.
Yeah, we have the 50% off Texas Day Brazil, so we're going to go meet up with Chris and Megan and have some Texas Day Brazil.
So we're here at Texas Day Brazil in Orlando. Fortunately, it's not terribly busy because the reservation that Joe made was for Sunrise, Florida tonight. So we
go to both of them a lot.
We do have a reservation. It's just in
200 miles away.
a whole nother area.
What's in your jacket?
Nothing,
What do you mean nothing? You got, first of all, why do you have a jacket?
because I'm hiding my salt. This little salt of mine, I'm gonna bring it to restaurants.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. We had the bestest time last night with like some seriously full bellies.
We didn't film anything at the restaurant because we were too busy eating. We got there and we sat down, and I have never seen the meat come to your plate so quickly.
Seriously, it was like I felt like I had to flip my car just to like slow it down. I mean, that's a great problem to have. Let's be honest. I'm not complaining. I love the fact that it was like meat very, very quickly. But I was trying to think of like what was my best bite last night. I think the lamb showed up again for me. Can't believe honestly that I'm such a fan of lamb now, but it was good.
And it was funny because like all the beef was coming, and you know that's what we usually want there, the beef and the lamb. But the one thing that Texas Day Brazil has that I really like is this bacon wrapped chicken.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, I really want a little bit of chicken. And so we had all the meat come, and then they're like, is there anything else? Any special requests? I'm like, bacon wrapped chicken. And they're like, okay. And then they would come back over. Any special requests? Really want that bacon wrapped chicken. And flank steak has become another favorite at the Texas Day Brazil, or honestly, all of them. And so finally they come over, and I'm like, yep, this is my last bite. My last bite is going to be that bacon wrapped chicken. And one thing I like about Texas Day Brazil is when you go to the salad bar, they have like roasted jalapenos. So I like to get the roasted jalapenos, and then I cut off little pieces and put it with the bite. So you take like a piece of steak and then a little piece of the roasted jalapeno, and so you get some of that heat. And when I combined the chicken with the jalapeno and then the bacon that's wrapped around it, so good. But I'm curious, when you go to like a Brazilian type steakhouse, what do you want your last bite to be? Let us know down in the comment section. What about you? What's your last bite?
Well, my last bite last night had horseradish sauce on it because I did not realize until the end, I had forgotten all about the horseradish sauce that I was gonna have at the forefront of my mind going in. Remember, I even mentioned it on the live stream.
Right.
That like I was looking forward to it, and then I forgot to look for it, and then it wasn't until the end of the night when I was getting close to that last bite, and then I was like, oh man, I wonder if they have the horseradish sauce here. And so thankfully I found it just in time. So it was that spicy sirloin was my last bite because I like the fat that's on the end of those. And that with a little bit of horseradish sauce on it was a delicious last bite for me.
I do have to give another shout out to Texas Day Brazil in Orlando. I mean, and we're not sponsored. I wish they would sponsor.
Yeah,
us.
hey.
Give us some free meals at Texas Day Brazil, but The service in that one, we've been to a lot of Brazilian restaurants, and we've been to a lot of different Texas Day Brazils, and Orlando just has it going on.
Yeah.
They have amazing service. And here was the funny part is, you mentioned it last night. We were driving up. We had stopped at a gas station. I'm like, well, let me make a reservation. And so I went into Open Table and I made the reservation. And I did not realize that
It defaulted.
it defaulted to the one that's near our house.
Right.
Because we've been to both. And so I just chose Texas Day Brazil. Even though I had looked up the Orlando one, it made the reservation for the one at the Sawgrass Mall. And so I got there and she's like, do you guys have a reservation? I'm
Sure.
like, no.
Just not here.
I left it. I made it for the wrong one. And she's like, no problem. We'll get you guys in. And then we were waiting for Chris and Megan because Orlando traffic.
Right.
Stinks. And they're like, just tell me as soon as they get here and we'll get you guys seated. I'm already going to have a table for you. I'm like, awesome.
Super awesome.
And then when we were done eating, we probably sat there for like another hour or so just talking, and they never once like pushed us out, said,
Nope.
hey, you guys are done, you paid your bill, get out. I mean, they just weren't like that.
Well, and here's the thing, at least at this Orlando one, they have us on file. It's like connected to your name. And so there's stuff that they've made notations about, like, we don't want bread, we don't want the sides. And so last night they didn't even offer them to us yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, they must have read our file and, we don't want those things. They never sent around the pineapple that they normally send around. It was just awesome. And they actually already knew that we liked medium rare. And that's what they brought to the table. So I thought that was really awesome. So if you're looking for some place to eat and you're visiting Orlando, we highly recommend the Texas Day Brazil in Orlando.
Yeah, and if you get that VIP card that they're selling right now, it's like $60-something, and you get 50% off meals. I mean, we had 4 people eat for $120.
I think that's pretty good.
What restaurant can you go to at 4 people for $120?
With it being unlimited
All-you-can-eat
steak.
right?
Yeah.
So we are on our way home. We got back to the hotel, and I think between meat coma and
Long day in the water.
We
passed out.
We put on one of our favorite movies, The Birdcage.
I love that movie.
I don't think I even saw the part where his son says to him, I'm getting married. I think I was out before that part.
You were. I saw just that part, and then I also fell asleep.
So yeah, we we crashed. We got up this morning. We did a little bit of work, and now we are on our way home.
Well, we're home. Nice little 3-hour drive, but that was an action-packed couple of days.
It feels like a whirlwind. My gracious, what we can pack in.
So we got up, we went up to Discovery Cove, had so much fun. Went out to dinner last night.
Oh, that was good.
Chris and Megan for all the meat at
All the
Texas
meat.
Day Brazil.
I wasn't even hungry this morning, and there wasn't anything besides the coffee that was calling to me on the hotel bar. What about you?
No, I mean, I went down there to get coffee, and I looked at the eggs, and I'm like, I'm still really full from last night. And sometimes they'll have bacon. They didn't have bacon. They had turkey sausage. Not really interested in that. I just had a pack of cream cheese because I love cream cheese.
Right.
And then I knew that tonight I'm actually going out to dinner with all my boys. And I'm like super excited about that. We're going to go out to, I think we're going to Rodizio Grill. And I don't care how much it costs. It's a Friday night. I don't have a coupon. But when you get the opportunity to hang out with your 3 adult boys.
All together.
Getting them all together, especially considering John Paul lives an hour and a half away.
And schedules, adult schedules.
Yeah.
It's not on our time anymore. You know, when it was like, hey, your spring break is my spring break and I will tell you what you're doing on spring break. Now it's very different.
Yeah, so my intention is to pretty much not eat anything, just fast until then so I can get all the meat in and enjoy the company. It's more important for me to have the company than it is about what we're eating. I don't care where we go, but if we're going to go out, I'm going to encourage meat to all of my kids anyway.
Oh, absolutely. And I honestly think it's the most bang for your buck. If you're looking for it from a like cost perspective, they're going to get such a variety of really good top shelf quality ingredients, which is what you want, you know, when you're all going out together and you don't do it frequently. For me, I don't know. I think I have the better evening in store because it's ladies' night. Michelle and me and Peyton are all going to the She Gathering, basically like a woman's little conference night event that's going on with our church. The last time there was a She Gathering, Peyton was on the inside of Michelle. So this is the first time that she's going and going to be sitting in laps and enjoying ladies' nights.
So yeah, we had a great couple of days. It was nice to get away. I mean, yeah, we're doing Rachel's birthday present from September, but
it
was a lot of fun. Definitely not the same experience as going out to the ocean, but if you're afraid of being out in the ocean and you just want that experience, I highly recommend heading off to Discovery Cove, especially when you consider they include all the food and everything. I don't think it's badly priced. I mean, it's not cheap at like $150 a person. But when you consider that it's including all of your food and your parking and anything you want to drink, I don't think it's a bad deal.
And let me tell you, I got our money's worth in just salmon. I went back and got me some salmon because it was cooked perfectly. It wasn't like theme park food where you're like, boy, this is a dried out hamburger patty. It was all cooked really, really well. The chicken, the beef, everything was flavored really well. I was absolutely shocked.
Yeah, so well, that is going to be the end of today's video. Now, if you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over there. Also, make sure you take a look at our most recent videos I'm going to put right over here.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time we go someplace, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time.
Bye.